Hi guys, the sun is out today and I plan to go out later and soak it up, but right now I want to make a video because I haven't in a couple days, and I've been trying really hard not to rely on props in these videos because I don't know who has what to work with, and I don't want anyone to feel left out or like they can't practice. But I kind of want to do some sun salutations or some versions of sun salutations today. And if you have blocks, that would be really helpful. But if you don't have blocks, I just want to take a moment to show you how you can use a chair, especially if you have limited range of motion. Most of us can't really touch our toes, so it's nice to have the floor brought up to meet your hands so that you don't feel constantly like you have to push and pull to get your hands closer to the ground. So I'm just going to show you something really quick and then we're going to practice. If you have yoga blocks, anytime that we are coming into a fold, the blocks can be used to bring the floor up to meet your hands. The blocks are also really great when we are working in lunges. Again, just the floor being brought up to meet your hands, and they can be adjusted. Now, if you've got a chair, you can use the chair as the floor being brought up to meet your hands. It's a little bit of a different position, but you can still be conscious of your shoulders open, your spine long. And then when we're making these big steps in and out of our lunges, the chair can be a really nice support to help you get there and feel safe doing so. So if you have a chair and you don't have blocks, and especially if you're someone who has limited range of motion, this might be a really good way to add some extra care to your practice. Things are hard enough right now. I don't see why we need to make things terribly harder on ourselves. So whether you're using the chair or the blocks, you're just going to position them towards the front edge of your mat. And I'd like you to get your feet underneath you with your toes facing forward, a little bit of space between the feet. And as soon as you feel ready, letting your eyes close. Starting to organize the body, refining your alignment by paying attention to what every body part is doing. And some of the qualities that we're seeking in mountain pose is a sense of balance, even weight distribution, even energy distribution. Nothing's collapsing, nothing's locking up. Just a stable but soft balance of lining up the bones, activating just the right amount of muscle, honoring your spine's natural curves. And we observe the body with a soft face, tongue relaxed. Perhaps the teeth can part just a little bit. Let's breathe in together. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Bow your head forward a little bit. And just remind yourself why you're practicing today. Let's inhale together again. And breathe out together. And breathe in together. And breathe out together. And breathe in together. And out together. Forehead soft, Let your eyes open now, and with your next inhale, send your hands up. Look towards your hands if it feels natural. Exhale and fold yourself down. A hinge moving. And let your hands find the support that you've chosen and allow your head to fall down. Your next breath in, lengthen your spine, lifting head and shoulders. And as you exhale, fold yourself down. Nothing wrong with bending your knees. Open your arms, inhale and lift, slow and smooth. Feel your hands connect, back bend if you'd like one. And exhale, hands to heart. Standing tall, inhale, hands lift. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Maybe you can straighten your legs a little easier. As you breathe out, right foot steps behind you. Left knee stays over the heel, and blocks are ideal when they're under your shoulders. And if you've got that chair, you're probably somewhere about here. Shoulders away from ears, tongue relaxed. Press that right heel away from your hip and your right kneecap towards the sky. Soft eyes, let's breathe in together. And as you exhale, spring that right foot forward. Ground it and soften your head down. Inhale and rise. Exhale and fold. Taking our time. Inhale, the spine lengthens, shoulders back, heart forward. Exhale, your left foot takes a big step behind you. Give yourself time to organize. I know there's styles of practice where there's less time to check in and organize the body. I like to have time. So right knee over heel, strong back leg, tongue relaxed, eyes focused. A lot of energy here. Hopefully a steady feeling energy. And if it's not, if it's wobbly, that's okay too. Just pay attention to your next breath in. And as you exhale, spring that foot forward and soften your head down. Inhale and lift. Back bend if you'd like one. Let that air swirl in your lungs before you exhale and fold back down. Inhale, longer spine, maybe straighter legs. And as you exhale, bring your right foot behind you. Anchor your hands. Bring your left foot behind you, downward facing dog. A little bit of wiggling. Head down. My mat's a little slippery. Tongue relaxed. Let's breathe in together. And as you exhale, walk your feet in a few steps, or maybe take some bigger steps to get your feet back to your mat's front edge. Soft knees never bother me. I don't think enlightenment comes with straight legs here. Next breath in, we lift. Strong back, strong legs. And as you exhale, fold back down. Softening your knees enough to anchor your hands again and stepping into downward facing dog. Take your time. Don't worry if it takes you longer to transition than it takes me. Just remember, I've been doing this for 20 years on a regular basis. And so you do develop a certain amount of muscle memory and proficiency. I want you to take care of yourself. Let's breathe in together. And as you exhale, flatten into a plank, shoulders over wrists. Back of the neck long. Now we're going to do a transition that's a little funny looking. I want you to breathe in with me. And as you exhale, bring your knees, chest, and chin to the floor. And then inhale to anchor your pelvis, flatten your feet. Hands are placed below the shoulders, elbows hug the ribs. I guess I have some stuff on my way here. Baby cobra. Feet are hugging the floor. It's our backs keeping us up, not our hands. Let's breathe in together. And as you exhale, lower your forehead, let your legs relax. Now I'd like us to get back to downward facing dog. You can come up into hands and knees first, and then find your way there. Or you can start back where we were, released out of our cobra. And you can curl your toes, breathe in, and exhale in one movement. Organize your downward facing dog. Breathe well. And we need to get our feet where our hands are, so you can take as many little steps as you want, or maybe you can take some bigger steps and return to your fold with or without blocks or the chair, whatever you need. And let's use an inhale to slowly come up. A little back bend if you'd like one. And exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. Settle into your body. Relax your tongue. Soften that space between your eyes. Let's breathe in together. Breathe out together. Hands release, legs wiggle out. And if you've got something that you can sit on, a pillow, a firm blanket that's going to lift your hips, get that near you, ready to sit on. And if you've got blocks, get them near you. If you've got the chair, then you're going to place it in front of you. And I don't want the chair to completely block what's going on, but I think you guys can see me. Open your legs out to a V shape as your sitting bones find the edge of whatever support you have. And if you've got the blocks, just place your hands on top of them, stacked. Sit tall, close your eyes, and let the backs of your legs press down into the floor a little bit. Back of the neck long, shoulders down, tongue relaxed. Feel the energy of your legs pressing down and the energy of your torso lifting up. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lean your heart forward. Now, if you've got blocks, maybe you can get your forearms to your blocks. If you've got the chair, maybe your hands and forearms can find the chair. You may be able to get your forehead down on the chair, which would be lovely. But I don't want you to do any pulling. I don't want you to strain. We're aware of where we're directing energy. We're aware of where we're letting go. Steady body, steady breath. Notice what your feet are doing. And if they don't feel involved with your body at all, press your heels away from your hips, curl your toes back towards your torso. And so the feet have an active energy, but the hands resting somewhere are just receptive, letting go. Let's breathe in together. And exhale together. And then place your hands on the blocks. Sit up tall. Transition your hands to the tops of your thighs and feel the strength of your back. The strength of your legs pressing down. Our posture does reveal a bit about how we're feeling inside. And if you've ever sort of observed people who are shy, or you can just tell they're not feeling very confident about themselves, how they tend to curl into themselves, keep their heads down. So as we take another breath here with broad shoulders, strong back, just feel that strength and the trust that you have in yourself. Take another breath. And then opening the eyes, getting these blocks out of your way. Now you can get the chair out of your way completely if you want, or you can use it as part of relaxation. Soft pillow under the head would be really nice. And you don't have to do the chair, but it's kind of nice to elevate our legs sometimes. In yoga, we call this an inversion, just changing our relationship to gravity. And if it feels like your legs are a little short for the chair that you have, you can actually place something underneath your hips to make that a little bit more comfortable. But you can also just have your legs on the floor straight. You can plant your feet and bring your knees together. Yogi's choice. But eventually we arrive at a still point with arms resting on the floor at an open angle away from the body, palms up. Of course, eyes closed. If you've got an eye pillow, now is that time to use said eye pillow. And as you surrender the weight of your body into the support that you feel holding you up, let your breath settle. Until it feels completely natural, easy. And you're not trying to control it because you trust that the body will breathe. And it knows exactly how much you need. And let's just abide in that relaxed trust for a few moments. Expand your breath now. Wiggle your toes and your fingertips. And let's all hug our knees. Shoulders relaxed, eyes still closed. And feeling yourself participating in your breathing again. Let's find an exhale and roll to the right side. Fetal position. Comfortable. Just resting in the absence of momentum. Walk your hands along the floor now and start to guide the body up, head over heart. If you've got something that you can sit on to elevate the hips for a moment in a seated posture, it'll add comfort, make it easier for your back. Let's meet at a still point of a seated posture where the spine is lengthened, the shoulders are down, back of the neck long. And let's breathe in together. Breathe out together. Breathe in together. Breathe out together. And breathe in to reach your hands straight up. Reach, reach, reach. Hold that breath in. Reach. And breathe out. Let your hands float to your chest. Prayer position. Strong back, soft belly, head forward. And let's all remind ourselves, what am I grateful for today? May all beings be happy. May all beings be filled with joy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings know peace. Namaste. Thanks, guys. I hope the sun is shining where you are as well. I'll see you soon.